Hey everyone and welcome back to the sports section. So, Chelsea lost against Forest at home, 0-1. They had one shot on target. They barely had the ball. Actually, if you look at the stats, 76% possession for Chelsea, 24% for Forest. We had 21 shots, but only 2 shots on target. They had 7 shots, only 3 shots on target. That came actually at the end of the game, so apologies for that earlier mistake. But again, 21 shots for Chelsea, 2 shots on target, 76% possession, and we lost that game. Now, we've seen this story play out before, right? Last season, plenty of games where we dominated play, but teams don't care. They actually want us to feel comfortable with the ball, have lots of possession, but at the end of the day, if we don't score, what's the point? What's the point? There's no point. Teams need just one chance to kill us. Today, Forest took that chance. A mistake by Caicedo. Second mistake that cost us, I would say, a game or 3 points. The penalty against West Ham, which, okay, we were already losing, so there is that. And today, gave away the ball. Silly mistake. 1-2, goal, easy, 0-1, and that's about it. It's a shame, really, and to be honest, right now, Caicedo did not have the greatest start to his Chelsea career. Fine, we still have a long season to go, but these types of mistakes cannot happen over and over and over again. You need to focus for 90 plus minutes. I mean, we had more than 90 minutes to play for, and yet nothing to show for. Nothing to show for. Going on to the next one, and I don't think I'm the only one thinking this, but watching Nicholas Jackson reminds me of another striker that we had. Actually, one from the academy, Tammy Abraham, right? You see the similarities that I'm talking about? Yes, sometimes he will score lots of goals, but most of the times he seems like, Barbie on ice, a bit like that. And today, horrible miss. Horrible miss. I mean, maybe he was tired, I don't know, but when you're Chelsea striker, when you're our main striker, which is also an issue because there's only him right now. Every other striker that we have, or supposed to be striker, is injured, and we decided not to sign an experienced goal-getting striker. Okay, then we're stuck with Nicholas Jackson right now. Currently, he's not really producing the goods. Was good in preseason, but now, money time, not really producing it. And that miss today, I mean, he's going to think about that a lot during the international break. Then for Sterling, to be honest, had a very strong first half. Second half, he was non-existent for a large part of that second half. Then we had a couple of occasions. Of course, that pass to Nicholas Jackson for the goal. Fortunately, nothing happened there. Then, moving on to the big flaw, I would say, is the formation. Tactically from Poch, yet again today I do not understand why we have to play with Malo Gusto, Disasi, Silva, Colwill, Chilwell. What's the point? We're already struggling to score goals, and yet we decide to play with 5 defenders. Why? And then when you make the changes, you remove Chilwell. I'm like, what? Maybe remove, I don't know. Silva, he's very, very solid, right? Barely makes any mistakes. Sometimes he does, but hey, overall, for someone of his age, his quality still pretty good. But when we need goals, what's the point of removing Chilwell and then you also remove Malo Gusto? Why? Why still play with so many defenders? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand why we can't play with 4 at the back, have an extra midfielder or an extra winger, play with 2 up front. I mean, 4-4-2 or something like that. Especially against smaller teams, no disrespect to Forest, but why not? What's the point? They don't, I mean, we've clearly seen this already right now. Teams aren't scared of playing against us. So why are we scared of playing against smaller teams? To me, it just doesn't make any sense. Maybe after the international break, we'll have some injured players that come back and maybe the system will change. But currently the system to me does not make any sense. Our midfielders are not like the ones we had in the past where we had goal-scoring midfielders, right? we had goals coming from all sides, from our wingers, strikers, and midfielders. Today, we have goals coming from nowhere, right? 0 goals, basically. Sometimes from our strikers, sometimes from Sterling. But if that's the issue right now, why not put more firepower in our team on the field? And so I want to go to the next players, Cole Palmer and Noni Madueke. I'm not going to talk about Mudryk. I still think that he's probably one of the biggest mistakes that we've made. Also, seeing his name and with the number 10, what an absolute joke. Especially if you see who were the number 10s before. Hazard, Mata, Joe Cole. Yes, of course, there was Willian and Pulisic, but never mind. Cole Palmer came on. You could see why Pochettino and the team, let's say, wanted him. He brings a bit of freshness. He clearly has a vision. He's also a left-footed player, which I love. I think we need more of those left-footed players because they have an edge. They can unlock defenses. It's just scientifically proven. Left-footed players have that extra edge. Now, Noni Madueke, I don't really understand why he doesn't start for us. Maybe after the international break, he will start. Again, when those two came on, there was a bit more movement. But this is also an issue. We have forward movement, and then for some reason, we stop. We stop, we go back. Why? Start taking more risk. Start taking on players. I mean, with Eden Hazard, we're obviously spoiled. He takes on everyone. But now that he's not here, which again is a bit sad because he's basically retired right now. Anyways, we need our players to take more risks, right? If you think that you're getting blocked, try something. I don't know, dribble, 1-2 between the legs, something. Try and take risks when you are in their half of the field. Of course, not in our half, because that's a risk that's just stupid. You lose the ball, counter, and that's a goal. But when you're closer to their goal, start taking more risks. Create something, do something. You're getting paid to play football, to create, to score goals. Right now, that's clearly lacking. I don't know, they'll have to do a lot during the international break because this just isn't it. We spent a ton of money, and I'll repeat myself again and again. I still don't understand why we threw money at young, inexperienced players that have literally proven close to nothing in their careers. Do we think that this is going to give us top 4, Champions League football, title-winning football? No. Why didn't we go after, 1, 2, 3 experienced players that can have an instant impact? You come into the team, you provide assists, you score goals. Now we have to wait, a couple of months, maybe a couple of years, and see what happens. It just doesn't work like this. Sorry, whoever is in charge there, I don't know, it's the first time you're watching football or something. I just don't get it. It's part of the project. What project? We are slowly turning into Arsenal, a team that wins nothing for years and years, but hey, we have young players and we're playing some style of football which I fail to see because, I don't know, can you write in the comments what type of football we're playing right now? Anyways, I'm getting a bit angry here, so I'll stop the video. Terrible game. Even if we won against Wimbledon, was also a horrible performance. To be honest, I wouldn't say disaster start of the season, but definitely not a good start of the season, especially after everything we've been through in the transfer window. But hey, it was, to be honest, predicted, right? The big social media accounts, the fans, let's call them on Twitter or whatever, X, are probably now, give him time, because throughout the summer they thought this was FIFA career mode where, we're buying this player, we're buying this young player, this is going to be great and this and that. No, this is a game about performance. This is a game about results, not fancy schmancy marketing schemes. Anyways, share your thoughts down in the comments below. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.